Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with the C9 because in case you don't know, there is currently an event still going on right now as I'm recording this that has an attachment for the C9, which if we go to magazines, we have the C9 10mm auto 30 round mags. People say is like the OG MP5 or whatever. So I'm kind of curious to see what people mean by this. I'm personally confused. I have no clue. I guess it kind of looks like it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead, go into game and see how this thing is. I don't really know if it's going to be much different, but you never know. Alright, so here we are in game with the C9 here. And we are playing the tune because I still need to do that shadow reveal video. I'm very much slacking on that. But anyways, everything looks pretty much the same on the C9. Nothing really different aside from the mag. Obviously, it just looks more like a stick. I guess we're trying to see how it is in zombies by itself. I don't have any attachments on besides this. So obviously, because it's zombies, it's not really going to be much different. But we are going to be trying this in all the three modes. So first we're trying zombies because, I mean, the last video we did multiplayer first. But our main test is to see the difference in the pros and cons, which I know that the con has the fire rate one, which is probably the big difference there. But even then, this is still pretty fast, so I really don't see a problem. And I know the mag has a pro of more damage range, but obviously that doesn't really matter in zombies, I feel like. I think this mag is more catered toward Warzone, but again, we're going to try it in all of them because you never know. Maybe people are curious. Because obviously it's the quote-unquote OG MP5, so people, you know, just want to get their hands on to get the nostalgia feel, and hopefully it ends up being good still though. So I know most people go for the round 30 and then exfil. That's what we're probably going to do here as well, because I mean, there's no point in going forward if people mainly just go to round 30 and then exfil. And on top of that, I'm not a good high rounder, so I'm probably not going to ever be able to get round 100. This is my first time using the skateboard too. Of course, though, we're only on round 4 currently, so obviously this is pretty easy to just take out zombies still, but we'll see later on. I guess the first test is to see how far can we go without upgrading it for now before it starts becoming a real challenge. You know what, actually that idea just came to my head. What if we try getting round 30 without any upgrades on the weapon? That will actually test its true pros and cons. You know what, yeah, we'll go with that. Instead of upgrade, we're not going to upgrade our C9 whatsoever. We're going to stick to the default. Obviously, I know it's going to get very, very hard because, I mean, that's not really how you're supposed to play zombies, but that will definitely test how the C9 is. And obviously, you would most likely have more attachments than just one attachment. That would be kind of weird if you stuck to one attachment only. So far though, this is still doing really nice against these zombies. If I was to guess, I think it'll be around round 12 maybe, until it starts getting very hard. I feel like it's better if you from farther range, honestly. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You know, the pro on the damage range is really showing right now. This would also be a good test too, to also see like how far can you not upgrade it. That way you can save for your perks and stuff if you're trying to go for like an Easter egg and stuff like that. Because obviously some people would use the winter weapon overall instead of just using the weapon in general. Such as this map, the ice staff, basically you use it all the time, right? So yeah, even against the shock mimic or whatever these things are. Is that what it is? Shock mimic? Yeah. So even against the shot mimic, it's still doing pretty good right now. Don't forget, you just gotta always make sure you're aiming for the head. Just kills them a lot easier. If I was to do body shots, I'm probably not gonna live for very much longer. But anyways, let's go ahead and start buying our perks, I suppose. You know, I'm realizing I don't think I ever tried training on this map. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a spot, I guess. But so far though, we're still doing pretty good. Obviously, look at that. They're all getting pretty much demolished, I feel like. We got 20 critical zag. Let me try semi-auto. Let's see how fast it is like this. Because I know semi-auto sometimes has a different fire rate. Alright, yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go ahead and just stop that semi-auto. That's not really it. Don't ever try that again. Okay, so now after hitting round 11, you could definitely tell that the zombies are a bit more hard to kill, but it's still not insanely hard. Just takes quite a few more bullets. Okay, we got a parasite round on round 12, so this doesn't count, okay? This doesn't count as me saying this is gonna be a harder round. Dang, this thing is still doing work against the mimic. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, no, wait, I'll get stuck now. So yeah, it definitely is a lot harder now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's taking me quite a while to kill these zombies. Luckily, we just got an insta kill. Light work. Wow, we got a gas, but luckily it was insta-kill, so that kind of doesn't really count against him. Alright, the zombies are definitely becoming more powerful as they're destroying my armor a lot quicker now, so that's getting a little bit scary. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, this is an amalgam this time, actually. Okay, hold on. Alright, and this is where we're gonna have an issue. I'm already noticing it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then he's healing. I don't think this is possible. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure since he's like a main zombie, I'm dead. Never mind. I'm pretty sure since he's like a main like boss zombie or whatever, he's gonna like stay here the whole time until I kill him. Just to kill. Let's see if this does anything. Bro, I think we're screwed, guys. Yeah, even these things are becoming more harder to kill. The vermins are becoming more hard to kill as well. This is starting to get very challenging. And now we're back on our normal round and he's gonna gain all his health back. Watch. Yeah, so these zombies are pretty hard to kill. And he's healing. Great. So I think round 16 and up is where you want to go ahead and start pack-a-punching and upgrading it, because I'm basically doing nothing. And the amalgam is now healed fully. So we're back at square one. Alright, well, I don't really want to waste my time here, so round 16 and up. If you don't do that, you're screwed. Now let's move on. Alrighty, moving on to multiplayer, we are going to go ahead, obviously use the exact same weapon that we used for zombies. We're going to test how good this thing is against actual people in multiplayer. Oh my goodness, okay, that is very good for far range actually, at least for Nuketown. We're playing Nuketown because it's a decent range for SMGs, I feel like, because obviously SMGs aren't supposed to have a crazy long range. Otherwise, I'll probably play a different map, but we don't need a crazy long map. And obviously, most likely it's just going to be this one game because, unfortunately, there's not really much to do for multiplayer besides just test out how it is from far range. The other pros it has is bullet velocity and something else that doesn't really matter, so really it's just the damage range we're carrying for. Dang, okay, that definitely takes 4, maybe 5 shots. I don't know. I have to try to get an actual kill right there. Obviously, the easiest way I could just do would be go to pirate match and then do that, but I don't have any friends. This is the best we got. But yeah, as of right now though, I'm estimating it about 4 or 5. It's still a really nice weapon though, with just one attachment. That's like 3 shots from a pretty close range. And on top of that, we're playing domination, so this is going to be a pretty long game. So if I really want, I can test out more things, but there's not really else to test. I'm still trying to get this far range kill, man. I'm trying. There we go, 4 bullets, okay. Good enough. Maybe 5 if you don't get any headshots, but we got, what, 2 headshots there? So it was 4. So yeah, I would say around 5 on average. What is going on? This is just chaos, bro. Alright, and here we are with our final game mode because multiplayer was just not really much to test in there. I'm sorry. Finally, though, with Warzone, all we're gonna do here is just get enough for a loadout and test how far we can kill someone. I am playing casual because that's where the bots are, so it's just gonna be a bit easier, I hope. Now, with Warzone, I feel like it probably would have been more smarter to add attachments that will give me more range because I assume that's probably what people do. But I'm kind of dumb and left it as the one attachment still. But we should be good though. How much is a loadout? 20k? I don't think I've ever bought a loadout. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Oh, it's only 6k. Okay, we could buy it. Wow. Alrighty, here we go. Let's go ahead and test out this bad boy. If we can find some AIs. Hello? Going over to the gunshots because I'm a dangerous man. Oh no, someone nearby actually. I'm kind of scared now. Okay, that actually did take quite a few shots. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't think he had armor on, so that's kind of scary. Here we go. Let's test it. That's not too bad, honestly. From that far of a range with the C9, that's not bad at all. And he actually had armor that time too. And obviously, most likely, since it is an SMG, people are going to use it in buildings. I highly doubt people are going to use it for far range. I don't see why. But in case you do happen to run out of ammo on your long range weapon, you could probably get a shot or 2 in with the MP5 and they'll go down. I keep on switching between C9 and MP5 for some reason. But let's try getting some kills from close range as well. See how it is from up far. Because again, I don't play Warzone, but I know it's not meta anymore, I'm pretty sure. Such a shame you only get the supply UAV now, not a regular UAV. I know it's been like that for like a season already, but it makes sense though, because a UAV is pretty insane. Hello, my friend. He just killed me. Wait, this guy's level 30. This is an actual player. I was an actual player. Holy, that guy's whoa, okay. Dang it, they gave me a weapon that I already have done. Yeet, yeet. Alright, they landed us pretty far, so we found an actual person though. Do a little finishing move real quick. There we go. Are you real? No, you're a bot. What? These bots got some movement on them, bro. Yeah, there's not really much to go off of anymore. Zombies, I feel like it's just the main thing that you just want to test it out in, I guess. Why did I make this video? I don't even know myself, man. But hey, it's something different, okay? I'm giving you guys something different. Show out. Ooh, okay, that was pretty nice. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for testing attachments, I suppose, let me know. And next time, if we ever do another attachment testing video, we can include that in there, because I don't really know what else to do here now. But if you guys did enjoy this, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna destroy this guy. Anyways though, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time, man. You guys take it easy. Peace out. Supply UAV for the win.